So the sun is one of the most important planets in our birth chart and that of our partner. So that's why whenever I am searching for any connections, for any relationships, for anything that could happen between the two people, I am definitely looking at the position of the sun for her and for him. And if I see that the sun is conjunct or sextile or trines to Venus, for instance, then to me it's it's a bingo. Because whenever we see conjunctions, sextiles, and trines between the sun and the Venus, we see those connections as the most helpful when it comes to the interactions of two people. Those connections, they create harmony between two people, a sense of harmony that fosters relationship, so that the sun person feels more loving and beautiful in the presence of the Venus person. And the Venus person, the Venus person finds the sun person more attractive, quite charming. The Venus person also admires the sun person in a way that the Venus person is willing to please the sun person. And by doing that, the Venus person is blossoming. The Venus person is really enjoying this, bringing joy to the sun person. And this admiration between the two of them is mutual. So acceptance, tolerance characterizes partnership whenever we are talking about those two. Contentment would be another word to think about this relationship. If you have the connection between the sun and the Venus, if you're speaking about the money, if your partner's Venus is a conjunct or trines or sextiles your sun, that means that you are a very lucky couple financially. Conjunction. Let's speak about conjunction between the Venus and the sun. So this connection within the relationship, it is about two individuals finding each other attractive. Basically, you are attracted to each other, you like each other. You tend to find little qualities in each other that might seem commonplace to other people, but to you, those qualities, you value those qualities. This is a romantic approach to the relationship. You both value your relationship and you're both content with it. It is easy for the sun person to draw out affection and tolerance from the Venus person, unless either planet is seriously debilitated in your native chart, but that's another story. Here we talk about the perfect combination. Your planet is the sun is conjunct to the person's Venus. So that was a conjunction. The sextile between the sun and the Venus, it is also a very good connection, even though it's not that powerful. It's not very powerful in comparison to that of a conjunction, but it is still a very good one, because it generates a feeling of harmony and mutual respect. So whenever we see the sextile between the sun and the Venus, your sun or your partner's sun and your Venus or your partner's Venus, those two people see value in one another, and they are most certainly worth each other's time. Basically, you will not waste your time with that person. You will value that time spent with that person, and you will treasure it. The trine, if one partner's sun is trined to another partner's Venus or vice versa, that's probably one of the most fortunate aspects between the sun and the Venus in synastry, in this astrology of romantic relationship between two people, because those two partners, they will value each other. And I guess the only potential drawback of this relationship would be that there's going to be a lack of challenge. Also, it is more than likely that there are challenges. There will be challenges elsewhere in the comparison. So basically, whenever we are speaking about this lack of challenge, it's kind of a good thing, because whenever you have the trine between the sun and the Venus, you value each other. And in general, whenever we are speaking about these this connection, or multiple connections, trine, conjunction, sextile, between the sun, one partner's sun, and the other partner's Venus, we're speaking about idealization of the partner. Two people admiring each other in various ways. Two people attracting each other in a good way, being attracted to each other, being harmonious with each other, being just wonderful with each other, which is just awesome. So whenever we see Venus and Sun, conjunction, trine, or sextile, pure awesomeness.